So we're out at Chinchilla, of all places. I'm out here having a look at my mate Cameron's Kangawala Fox that he's built. It's his own design, and he's got a little bit of a engine cowl thing he reckons I could have a go at. So we're going to go and have a look and see what we can come up with. There it is, one Kangawala Fox, the only one in existence. It's cool, isn't it? Yeah, and this is Cameron there, tinkering away. I'll just put some stuff down. All right, here we go. So you've designed this yourself, the whole fuselage?
Yes.
And then you've got zenith wings on it. And this is cool. This is very cool. And you've just finished your flight testing.
Yeah, yep. So all the flight test guides all complete now.
Yeah, 19 knot stall speed at full power, which is insane. What a cool little toy. So you got the tail, got the battery down at the tail then, a little bit of CFG change, but very, very cool. So we want to do an engine cowl, but not really a cowl. We just want to do a fairing on this one, isn't it? So we just want to cover in this little bit here in there and leave the engine sticking out in all its glory. I reckon we can come up with something there. So, let's get thinking. So Cameron has decided in this beast right here to have a go at, what is it?
It's the Australian record for the most takeoffs and landings in one day.
And that currently stands at what?
140.
140 in a day. So that's in daylight hours.
Daylight hours.
Daylight
and
hours.
It's doing a circuit, so essentially take off, get to 500, come do a circuit, come back in and land.
Yep.
And then do it again.
And around and around and around all day long.
Yeah.
So I reckon this thing would, yeah, you've got a good machine to actually have a go at that. 140, wow. I reckon you'd be sick of it by the end of it.
Well, we'll see how it's for a good cause.
It is, yeah. So charity for RFDS.
RFDS,
Yeah.
Royal Flying Doctor Service. So
Yeah.
trying to raise some funds for those guys.
Yep.
And all the good work that they do.
Yeah. So that that stood for a few years now, hasn't it?
About 11 years it's
11.
been there for.
Yeah, bring it on, I reckon. Yes, this is the machine to do it in for sure. See, Cameron made up these as a bit of a test thing, and they're pretty cool as a baseline for what we're going to do. So I'm just adding extra things on it to make the metal one.
Cameron did say that he got quite a bit of speed.
Yeah, he picked up 5 knots, he reckons, with just this on instead of the flat firewall. So that's pretty awesome. I was surprised at that. So we're going to make another little piece that just comes in here, like on the other side, but now we've got a little bracket here to contend with. So how are we going to do that, Donnie?
Okay, so what are we doing here?
All right, so this little piece here is going to be part of this whole fairing, and it's going to go down like that. But we need to have this on the outside, like that. So I just need to make some notes because we want to make this one piece that's easy to pull on and off, and how to have that with this support sticking out is the challenge. So we might have to make a little split and feed it through with that whole piece.
Simple.
Or something. Simples. Oh, I'll come up with something. So Cameron's come up with these and tried them, and he's picked up 5 knots just with these pieces on, which is really cool. But he really likes the idea of the naked engine. You just want to clear up this little bit on the firewall, sort of like an old radial engine does the same thing. So I'm going to pinch these pieces that he's used already as my baseline for all the templates that I've been making. And I've added a few extra little things about what we want to do and where. So the theory is we'll have the two sides, like this one and one on the other side, will pick up on that hinge, and that'll be the master. And then this one will screw onto the sides and things.
And things. And what will the top bit rest upon?
The top will, this one will just push against the windscreen like that. I've got a little bit of rubber there that'll sit in there quite nicely. But the trick will be this little piece here is the rest of it's fairly flat, but this is a little tricky fad part where it radiuses here. See? So we've got to come up with a little bit of a funkiness here.
Yep.
And then of course this trick here, like that would, when we were testing that other little fairing, that'll come down here, it has to go in behind that. And that's got to be easy put in and out. So actually I might even have a slot that way.
Awesome.
And screw or something.
And around on the other side there is going to be a cutout?
No, the other side, oh sorry, yeah, there's a cutout here for daily inspections, just for the fluid levels. So you can see this. So we'll incorporate that. And of course this one's easy, it'll just have that fairing comes down to the lower firewall as well.
Awesome.
And that's all we've got to do. It looks simple, but there's a few little tricks in there that's going to be fun. So I'll probably make some sort of a buck at home just to set all these pieces on, just to get this height correct. And that radius and this little fairing part here is going to be a bit of a challenge. And then how it's going to stiffen up around here. So I'll probably have it wrap around the engine mount a little bit.
But Don, you do like a challenge?
Absolutely. Yeah. My brain's thinking.
Yeah, it's good.
You can hear the gears grinding away at the moment.
They're not grinding, darling.
Boy, it feels like it.
Yeah, it's a well-oiled machine.
Oh. All right, I'm back home in my shed now, and I've transferred all of the information I've written down on these panels here onto the material. So there's one, and that's for the other, and then this one's for the centerpiece here, the middle bit. There's enough information down there that I can probably cut that out now and start forming it all up. This middle piece still needs a little bit of work. I haven't quite got there yet in my head. There's a little bit of funky business in these corners yet. I've got an idea on what we're going to do, so we can cut that out, I think, and see how we go. All right, well, there we go. She's all fitted. Don't worry about the windscreen. That's just another speed mod that Cameron's coming up with. So, yeah, but here we go. We're done. Now, I'm going to give this one a big plug about the challenge that Cameron's doing about the record attempt. And it's a charity for the RFDS, the Royal Flying Doctor Service that we have in Australia. If you're watching this overseas, the Royal Flying Doctor Service basically saves so many lives in the middle of Australia. We've got places that's so remote, the only access is these doctors that fly through the air and save their lives. It's been going on for so long. It's their lifeline, so it's a worthy cause for sure. So please look up Cameron and Kangawallafox and his record attempt. I'll try and put links and all that sort of stuff to the whole show. Donations would be amazing. He's chasing $10 per person. That would be a huge benefit to the service. So that's what it's all about. I reckon this thing is an awesome machine and perfect for that type of an attempt. And yeah, come and watch this space.